World. Pointless. That's what that says. Pointless. Wow. Up here. Well, certain guy we've been waiting to see. It's the partner.
Something seems to be bothering you. Yes, I can tell. It is written upon your face. You have doubts about something you did. I am Cromwell. Regret, anguish, disillusion, bewilderment. What wonderful gifts they are. Together, they are the essence of life. Don't you agree? But now, you're lost, bewildered by your own actions. You poor little thing. Yes, how tiny and frail are we. But if your heart is yet sincere, your sins will be forgiven. Now is the chance. Demonstrate your sincerity to me.
So we can ask for pardons from him. We've also got some weird white priest stuff. I think the headpiece is worth buying. Maybe. I don't know. We got some miracles here too. Most we've already seen. I haven't seen Perseverance yet, so I guess I'm gonna pick it up. Everything else, though, it's pretty familiar.
These are for you. We all deserve mercy. Every last one of us. Anyone can be forgiven, as long as he is sincere. No matter how terrible the sin. Surely, we all deserve mercy. Yes. Anyone can.
Right.
Whenever you are.
I wouldn't mess with this guy. I don't know what his thing is, but all I know is there's like 5 dead bodies in this room. This guy's clearly not to be trifled with. And don't miss the bonfire right here. It's kind of easy to miss. I'm going to put that hex in my item box since I'm not going to be using it. Okay, this next area is, well, it's a bit of an asshole area, to put it mildly. I mean, like straight up, it's kind of an asshole area. First thing you may notice is a crystal lizard right there. We're gonna let him go for now. You also may notice that there's a dude down there. We're gonna see if we can pop him with a lightning spear. Otherwise, he's gonna shoot magic at us all day. I actually thought that might blow up the barrels. I guess I should have just hit him directly. Now we got zip lines. They're in a few places in the game. There's not much to them. You just kind of grab a hold and then you push forward and you'll go. Now here's something interesting we got going on in here. We've got a fight between Pate and Creighton finally. Who should I join? Well, I'm a main guy I killed Pate, so let's try Creighton. Thanks a lot, Pate.
What misunderstanding could have caused this? Well, thank you. I owe you my life. My little pied-à-terre lies beyond here. You'll find some of my treasures there. Help yourself to those that suit you. Here, use this key. Be cautious on your travels. Be cool.
And now we've joined up with Pate. He's a nice guy, you know. Gave us his den key. He seems to be the right one to join, honestly. I mean, they say Creighton's a fucking murderer and stuff. You know, Creighton's gonna spread lies about just people he doesn't like, right? That's the kind of person Creighton is. A knight in name only, right? I don't know what's up with this room. Don't even ask me, because it seems incredibly pointless. And you got the troll message in here saying look carefully. There's nothing to look carefully about. It's a room that's like seems to be completely dedicated to just having an enemy in there. No, there's not an illusory wall there. There are a ton of different ways you can go about going through this area. And the way I do it, well, at least the way I'm going to do it here, is I'm turning around at this point. And I'm going to continue on down with the zip lines. Reason being is, well, there is another bonfire here. It's easy to miss. And I don't want to miss it. That's as simple as that. Okay. And you might end up missing it if you go the other way. Stupid homing magic spells. This isn't the worst area for it, though. Oh, not by a long shot. I mean, here, there's ways to dodge around it. You know. It's not always going to be a big deal. An area later, however, well, let's just say a lot of people really dislike that area. I don't mind it so much, but, you know, I'm not most people, I guess. It's the reason you want to come down through this way is so you can actually open the door, because it's not open otherwise. And I wanted to be kind of quick about coming in here, because there's just a lot of shit that'll follow you. Okay, I'm probably good for the moment, I guess. But here's Ornifex again.
We meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop.
Oh,
In your tongue, I thought it blacksmith. I create all manner of equipment, using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few. But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice. My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must bring me a wondrous soul. My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
yes. So, she's the other boss weapon maker. So far, she's got a couple of things: Dragon Slayer Spear, Butcher's Knife, and Iron King Hammer. Which is rotten. Old Iron King and old Dragon Slayer. She seems to have a lot of the more important bosses. But, you know, it's up to you whether her stock is actually what you're looking for. She's got a twin blade, some fire arrows and bolts, some amber herbs, green blossoms. She actually sells unlimited of these later, and a few sorceries for whatever reason. She can repair, reinforce. It's actually rather interesting that she can reinforce. To me, personally, I think it's interesting. And yeah,
Come again.
actually, you know,
If I
there was something I just remembered. I've been trying to reinforce the Alva armor. Yeah.
come.
Let's see how it matches up now. Still a little bit weak. If I can get it to +5 though, I think it's probably going to match up pretty well to what I'm currently wearing and be a little bit, you know, a little bit lighter. Okay, yeah, I know, lots of things going on in this room. I'm going to try to deal with them about one at a time. So, I mean, there's a possibility this could take a minute to go through here. Okay, we got this asshole to deal with. Dealt. We've got that asshole to deal with. Oh, we missed him. Not that time. Okay. Those are the two main ones to worry about here. For now, we can kind of sort of look around and see if there's anything of import here. There are a couple spiders that attack right here. This ain't good. Hey, Falco. Right. Now, I just want to say there's something shitty about this particular spot right here. You have to come to this from above. And once you get down here, well, there's no real way to get back up to this particular spot. You actually pretty much just have to come down through the previous bonfire at the beginning of the area to get to that spot. And it's real annoying. Now, this particular crystal lizard as you will see, will not drop anything. That's because this is a trap lizard. It actually explodes. Man. Alright, we got a hole in the wall here with a spider. Pretty typical. Alright, now we found the crescent axe. Pretty much like the crescent axe in the original Dark Souls. Except the main difference now is it's purely magical instead of faith-based. Which I think is a weird change. I mean, I get they have the Dragon Slayer crescent axe or whatever it's called. I don't know, it's an odd change. Skeleton! Yeah, that is a skeleton. And you can break him. He's now a broken man. Speaking of other places that you can only seem to get to from above, up there, you can only get to from above, it seems. Which is real annoying, to be honest. These freaking spider enemies. Both types. Both the humanoid spider enemies and the normal spider enemies. They have really ridiculous attack animations that you just can't really tell what the hell's going on half the time. I'm very much not a fan of the enemy design of these spiders. That and they don't seem to cause like any poise damage. Maybe I've just never noticed it. Yeah, you can see him back there. Got ourselves oops. Got ourselves a red phantom back there. Really? He's kind of a tough one too, to be honest. Oh, he's all shielded up now. Oh god, I see him. Luckily he's trapped himself at the moment. Don't even care. The humanoid spiders here, they actually can drop an interesting armor set. The Seldora robes. And what that does is every piece of that set increases your soul gain stuff. This door, we're gonna break it open because it can only be broken open. But we're gonna break it open from afar, just in case there's something to watch out for here. Like that. Yeah, if you're not careful, you'll just get, like, bowled over by that stuff. And in here is the Seldora Den. The key that nice Pate gave us. Mild-mannered Pate. What's he got stored in here? Oh, engraved gauntlets. That's kind of cool. Now let's open up this one.
Ooh, that That'll leave a nice scar.
Yeah, that's it's pretty hard to avoid, but as far as I understand, it can be done. And that's always there, no matter which one that you decide to help out. They both betray you in the end. I'm probably going to use an amber herb before the boss fight. Did he really step over that? That's pretty funny. You see, what is that? What is that? That's crap, is what that is. So used to rolling through doors to open them. That was overkill, I know it. It's just, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna use like an amber herb or something before the boss fight anyway, so. Really? I took damage from that? I hate these spiders. I really hate these spiders and their bullshit attack animations. Here, we'll have to wait till later to open up. And then here we got a couple of doors. Nice, homeward bones. That's always good. And this one, an enemy and a ladder. It figures that they would put the enemy behind the mandatory one, right? That is such garbage. Such garbage. I may also need to use a repair powder. Okay, good thing I got a couple of those. And the sticky web here will slow you down. There's a lot of items in this room, but it doesn't mean that there's a lot of useful items in this room. There's also quite a few little small ambushes, too. That is not an illusory wall. I actually don't recall there being an illusory wall in this area at all. There might be one that I'm forgetting about, but I feel like there was... I don't know, there's none that I can think of at the moment. Alright, we're gonna walk down here and grab the item that's across the way. It's Twilight Herb, which, you know, hey, may end up being useful after all. For once I decided to actually use my shield against these guys, which I probably should have been doing from the beginning. Alright, now things will start to get a little bit rough down here. Because you see, we got them coming out the woodwork now. Oh yeah, we've managed to rile up a whole nest of them, it looks like. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go over to this one since it's not connected to anything. Oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, spider? What are you gonna do? Well, I didn't mean for them to fall, actually. I wanted to try and fight them about one at a time, if I could. Ah, that's also garbage. I mean, I got plenty of life gems and Estus and all sorts of healing and stuff. I kind of wish that I could reattune my spells before this fight. Because honestly, I'd love to have Heavenly Thunder for this fight. It actually could be useful. Alright. Yeah, I am gonna summon an NPC because I just am, okay? This guy, Ashen Knight Void. What to say about Ashen Knight Void? Well, I think some people think he's a trash NPC, but I don't know. I think he's actually alright. Stores many, well, I might as well use this one since I want pretty much everything back. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this. Admittedly, this is probably the hardest of the Great Soul bosses. I think most people agree on that too. Ashen Knight Void, his main purpose here is to basically be a damage sponge, if at all possible. This boss is, you know... There we go, that was a nice hit. Ashen Knight Void, he's such a weird NPC, because the dude's like, straight up, a rapier user, you know? You don't see many phantoms that are rapier users, as far as NPCs go. Used up all the great lightning spears. But you know, it's okay. Still got normal lightning spears. And they do a fair bit of damage. Honestly, imagine this being a lot tougher if you don't have someone to tank up there. As far as a ranged character goes. If you're doing this as a melee character, it's actually not too bad. I I've never seen that before. That is actually pretty creepy. That his head just came off. Like, really, I've never seen the head just come off like that. I'm gonna, wow. Let's see, what do I got? I got fist pump right there. I'm totally gonna fist pump next to this. Yeah, I took a screenshot of it. Hopefully it ended up being a decent one. Now, when you fight this boss, you want to come over to here to this glowing object, because there's your Great Saul. Interesting motif they have here. You know, that sort of ashen dragon. And there is Lord Seldora. It gives us a nice fragrant branch of yore. Blightstone key. All that good stuff. And down here, well, whoa, that was close actually. This is old Vingarl's body. Which gives us the rest of his armor. And that's pretty cool, you know? So, if we want to use the Blightstone key, though, unfortunately, we do need to warp back to the Blightstone Cove bonfire. So we might as well go back to Majula first.